So my next travel destination is Dumaguete City. The total travel time from where I live, which is Cebu City, going to Dumaguete City is 7 hours. We need to ride a barge in going to the place for 30 minutes and another 1.5 hour of land trip in going to the terminal. And when I finally arrived, my best friend Wang is waiting for me at the terminal, and we finally moved to our destination, which is the Bravo Resort Munting, Paraiso, where we are going to stay for one night. I patiently waited for the receptionist and signed some documents for us to check in. The amount which I paid for our one night stay in this place is 3,900 for a superior room beachfront. And finally, after my long period of traveling, this is the start of our relaxation times together. We didn't waste any moment and directly change outfits and explore the place together. And this is the beach. They don't have this nice amazing beach here. It's just okay, but it's a good place for relaxation though. We own the entire place because we are the only guest who's staying at the resort, and there's no other people. There's only us. And they have this so amazing infinity pool that is so beautiful. This place is a 5-star for me, and I highly recommend the place. So this is me loving the place, loving myself. It wasn't my first time to be here in Dumaguete City. It's actually my 4th time to be here, but this is the only time that I travel and explore the place, because other times during my first, second, third visit, I just stayed for one night and moved to another island like Sikihor. Going back to the resort, I booked this one online through Agoda and find it interesting because of the good reviews, nice pictures and videos. So I booked it. The place is actually so big, and this is the view only from the front beach. And right now I'll be taking you to our room. And that's my best friend over there. Her name is Wang, and she's doing her thing. And here's her crazy best friend. We are always just extra crazy and naughty when we are together. We just love each other's company. We actually travel to many other places together, like Bantayan Island, Cebu City, Sikihor, and some other places, and here in Dumaguete as well. So she's my travel buddy best friend. This is how we spent our first night together, with this outfit for our dinner date on the same resort, at the restaurant only. The place is not accessible, like it's so far away from the main highway or the national highway, and we needed to walk 600 meters from there going here because they did not offer us a free shuttle or any service that would take us to the place. It's just a hassle to be carrying all these heavy backpacks and to be walking distance and meters away from this place, and in the middle of the heat of the sun, and both sides are like sugarcane farm, so it's not really okay. I even keep on complaining to my friend Wang how tired I am, that it's over, like I walked too far already, like I couldn't take it anymore, like where could we find a ride? But then we don't have a choice. Like as I keep on nagging how far it is, we keep on walking, and all our sweats is just insane. There's actually a motorcycle who stopped by and wants to give us a ride in going to our destination, but me and her just said no, because there's 2 of us and we couldn't fit in just one ride, and we wouldn't want the other one to like leave the other one behind, and the other one would arrive to the destination first. Well, that's not okay because the area is not safety. So the next day when we checked out, it's so nice and cool of them to offer us a free ride in going outside to the highway, which is really their responsibility at first, because they must be concerned of their guests to think that their area is not accessible. By the way, their accommodation comes with free complimentary breakfast for 2, and their place has a water dispenser where you could just get unlimited water for free. Well, yeah, because that's what I did. Like, I consume lots of water every day. Like I drink at least 8 liters of water a day. So imagine how much money would I spend on this bottled water, which I would buy from the restaurant, which is like times 2 or 3 or times 4 more expensive than the regular water, like the regular price outside. So I saved some money for my water budget. So here comes our delicious breakfast, and it's so funny how I really wanted to order additional cup of rice because I'm so hungry and I want 2 more cups actually. After eating, we toured the other area of the place before we would check out soon. Like we went upstairs to the 3rd floor, and we looked the entire view from above, and it's not that so amazing because we only saw a small part of the ocean. Like it's not that so amazing view up there, in short. So yeah, still so nice. So I went back to the beach and decided to go for a swim, but realizes that I don't have much time left because we are going to check out so soon. So I just sat down here and enjoy the scenario. Like I don't know if I could still go back on this kind of place. I'm not sure if I could still go back on this resort again. So I just enjoy the view and memorizing the place by taking videos and lots of pictures for myself. from my own experience, I highly recommend this place, the Bravo Resort, Munting, Paraiso, for your amazing staycation here in Dumaguete. Well, the place is not that so friendly budget though. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but it's worth it. The place is located at Darwin, which is like 30 to 45 minutes bus ride from the proper city of Dumaguete. So we're going to move to our next hotel for our second night here in Dumaguete, which is the Avilias Resort and Restaurant, Dumaguete. The resort is just so accessible that it's just along the highway. This is the view of their infinity pool, and you can see the ocean, and it's also so nice here. But this place is not so spacious as to the previous hotel or resort that we stayed last night. It's so funny, during I checked in, and the manager of the resort thought that I was a Japanese national, and she was talking to me in English, and when I responded to her in Cebuano language, she was laughing, and she told me that she really thought that I was a Japanese woman. I booked this one online for 2,090 peso with a free complimentary breakfast. They don't have a dispenser here, so I needed to go outside and buy lots of water for myself. This hotel is just 30 minutes bus ride from the previous hotel which we stayed going here. So from Darwin to Zamboangita, it's just 30 to 45 minutes. And as I said, the place is just so accessible, and it's just along the national highway. And during at night, we are dazzled and amazed how their pool changes colors from green to blue, blue to red, red to purple, and vice versa. We didn't eat dinner at their resort, and we just decided to go and eat somewhere else outside. When we came back, the pool is already so dark, like they turned off the lights already. The place is already so quiet, and we look for the staff to help us assist in turning on the lights, because we're going to use the pool and we're going to have a night swimming. The water is cold, and I truly am so relaxed. And we ended our second night here in Dumaguete with full of memories in our hearts, joy and happiness. We woke up early the next morning and enjoyed this amazing breakfast with a so beautiful view, and so excited for our next travel adventure together. After we checked out on this resort, we put all our things first to the hotel which we are going to stay for our third night here. And after everything is sold, we hire a tricycle for 1,500 peso in going to Valencia, Negros Oriental. So the first stop is this sulfur rock, which is so natural. It blows smoke from the little tiny holes from the inside of that rock. It's so amazing, and it's my first time to experience this kind of thing, like this huge rock is smoking. Our next stop is supposed to be the Pulangbato Waterfalls, but we got tricked by the driver of this tricycle. Like, before we hire him, we agreed that he would be taking us to Pulangbato Falls, and that's included on the trip. But what happened is, I don't know if he is an addict or something, but when we arrived at the place and when we told him to take us to the Pulangbato Waterfalls already, he was saying that he couldn't do that because his tricycle couldn't make it up there. Like, what the hell on earth? Like, we hired him on the very first place because of this Pulangbato Waterfalls, but he couldn't take us there. So my best friend couldn't take it, and she's really so mad about it because we are really expecting that we could visit this waterfalls, but we couldn't. So the whole time when we are going back down to Valencia, Negros Oriental, she was nagging at him for 2 hours. So we did a payment deduction, and we only paid him 900 peso instead of 1,500 peso because of this thing. And we spent our last stop here in the Forest Camp Spring Resort, where the flowing water is incredibly amazing. The place is exactly like a paradise. There's actually lots of people when we visited the place, and it's a little bit crowded. We enjoyed swimming. We don't have much time left to tour the whole area, and it's not how we didn't able to experience the so nice, amazing river and some other area of this place. Overall, even if we didn't able to visit the Pulangbato Waterfalls on this day, the day is still perfect with this kind of view. They offer a room accommodation if you plan to stay overnight on this place, and I guess the lowest rate per night is 2,000 peso. They accept walk-ins as well for 180 peso entrance fee, or I'm not sure, like I guess it's more or less than that amount. I forgot actually. So anyway, yeah, they have big cottages as well that would entertain bundles of people who'd like to celebrate their birthday parties here, or yeah, something like that. I 100% enjoyed the place. The water is so clean because of course it's a flowing water, and I for surely want to come back here again, over and over again. So we ended up our day like a fairy tale, and full of flowing water experience. Yeah, it's one of the best. And after here, we went back to our hotel in Romantico and arrived there 7:30 p.m. already. And we spent our dinner there, and the hotel is just extraordinarily amazing. Like the design and everything, the outside structure is just so beautiful. The only thing that is bothering me in this place is the tons of bees and other flying insects. Like they are even on the pool. Like it's so scary to jump there in the water and enjoy your swimming because there's tons of bees floating in there. I even get a bee sting the next morning when I stepped on this dead bee on the pool area, and my goodness, I screamed so loud. Like, of course, it was my first time experience to get stung by a bee, and hell, it's so painful. And during breakfast time, I keep on looking for my rice. Like I keep on really calling the waiter to order for some cup of rice, but then just sad because they didn't serve rice for breakfast. So yeah, the food was good, and by the way, I booked this place for 2,500 online through Agoda, and yeah, it was a good experience. It's just that they don't offer a free shuttle service going to the main highway as well, and their place is not that so accessible also. And yeah, so far everything is good in this place. So after we checked out on this place, we went to our next destination, which is the White Chocolate Resort Zamboangita. And yeah, this is the place, and we were staying on one of the rooms on that part. And yeah, this is the view of the resort. We stayed on this place during the weekend, and there's some other guests that's staying with us on this resort. And by the way, I booked this one directly to their hotel, and I paid 2,175 for a bungalow type for one night. Went to the beach area, and it's not that surprisingly amazing. Well, it was okay. It's better than the previous beaches that I been here in Dumaguete. Oh, it's okay. The sand is like this, and yeah, it's cool. But we didn't swim because my friend is so scared of shark. During night, we went outside and meet the locals. Yeah, of course, we went outside to buy some fruits, mango, apples, because I love fruits. And I miss eating it. So, this is the inside look of our room, which is the bungalow type, 2,170 peso per night. And yeah, it's just quite small, good for 2-person. This is the look of their pool bar at night. And there's 2 people swimming there at the pool. That was me and my best friend actually enjoying the water. So relaxing. And this is the view during morning. The place is just so nice, peaceful, and quiet. We want to enjoy the 360-degree view on the upper deck, so we went up here, and it was right. The view is really stunning and amazing up here. After enjoying the place, we checked out and moved to our last destination, which is our 5th hotel, the Sheraton Hotel Dumaguete. The location is at the proper city, and it was really just close by the Lantau restaurant and a little bit closer to the boulevard. So at night, during my last stay here, we went to the disco together with my friend, and I really enjoyed it a lot. It's been like 5 years that I haven't gone to the disco place, and it was awesome and amazing. I even danced on the stage for the madlang people. By the way, I booked this place online through Agoda as well, and I paid like 2,000 peso for a one-night stay here with a free buffet breakfast. And yeah, here we are going to the disco, but first we will go and enjoy the live band first, since it's still so early to go to the disco place. Ordered 2 Sunmig light bottles, and only my friend Wang drinks them all because I'm so allergic to alcohol. But still, I get so drunk even drinking just pure water alone here, so it's cool. So it's rock and roll party time. The name of this disco bar is Why Not, and I've been here before, last 5 years ago, I guess, or maybe 4 years. So yeah, it wasn't my first time to be here, but this time it was amazing because we had so much fun with my best friend together, and we both danced on the stage for the madlang people. It's so fun, and even if we are not drunk and we don't have a boilets with us, we really enjoyed the night. And yeah, there's some couple of guys that wants to join us, but big middle finger, we are not entertaining. We are back at the hotel by 2:30 in the morning with no acquaintance. So good girl, so independent and so faithful. This is our last night together, and it's just sad because we are going to part ways the next morning. And yeah, it's sad because I'm going back to Cebu, and she will go back to her province. I'm really so happy with this trip. I love her company. I needed this kind of break after a long months of struggling from my personal issues, case, and problems. So I deserve this. And the next morning, we are planning for our next trip together, which is in El Nido. And yeah, we are both so excited and so looking forward to it. And by the way, this is the pool view of the Sheraton Resort. I highly recommend this place for a friendly budget, and the hotel is super clean. And their food is okay, it's yummy, so everything is so nice in this place. And by the way, before we would check out, let me give you a quick tour of their room. So this is a 2-bedroom, and as you can see, it's so clean. And yeah, but then we're making a mess already. And yeah, there's a big cabinet over there where you could put your things, and that's the CR, which is big. And yeah, it's nice here. It's clean. Yeah, that's the shower area. Yeah, so it's bye Dumaguete. See you next time. So yeah, this is the end of our trip together.